Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Breaking Point on F1 2021. We are continuing the story of Aiden Jackson, and of course last time out we had a stunning start, a bit of drama between Ackerman and Jackson, but I hope it all comes together and mends itself into a close bond between the two drivers, one a veteran and one a rookie. So we are hoping to, teach Devin Butler, what am I saying? We're going to teach him a lesson in this episode, hopefully. But of course, last time we saw that Vettel announced his departure from Ferrari, and then Jackson was finding form. If you guys haven't seen the first episode yet, you should have already left this video and seen it. So here we go. Spoiler from the first episode. We won the French Grand Prix, which reminds me that we need to bump this up. We're going to continue. So everything on the right side here, the cinematics, the call history, rewards, those are all stuff from like the cutscenes. Here you see these are all the cutscenes that we saw, so we can go and watch those back. Call history is everyone's call that we just heard, so you guys can see here who we talked to, and it's like the transcript of it. So let's go on into the next chapter in this video, and let's see what happens in the next chapter of Aiden Jackson's life. As always, please do consider subscribing using the red button down below, the subscribe button down there, and also hit the notification bell next to it so you don't miss out on the next Breaking Point video. We are going to pump these out daily until we are done with the series, and then soon after we'll be following it up with My Team Career Mode on the F1 2021 game. There's enough content on the F1 2021 game that'll be coming out, so you don't want to miss on any of these. So please leave a like as well on this video to let me know that I should upload more. And now let's get on with Breaking Point Part 2. Chapter 4, here we go. With Racing Point continuing to show signs of improvement, the F1 world turns its eyes to Silverstone, a real test for rookie Aiden Jackson as he returns home with hopes of impressing the crowd and earning their support at the historic circuit. Let's go. Okay, so we're at Silverstone, I believe. Fernando Alonso makes a comeback. He is signing with a Renault, which will become Alpine in the 2021 season, of course. You guys can pause the video at any point and read these. It's Silverstone, looking back at a racing legacy. I guess that is just... Oh, we got a phone call. Oh, unknown. Who's this?
Hello?
Hello, mate.
Who is this?
Devin, of course.
Oh, come on, keep up.
Devin.
Butler.
The very same.
How did you get this number?
It doesn't really matter. Listen. I just wanted to pass on a bit of friendly advice.
Oh.
Now, it's always tricky racing on your home track. The pressure, all the fans watching, it's a nightmare.
Right, yeah. I imagine it is.
But if you keep your cool, you stay focused, you will get through it, okay? Just imagine it's a different circuit on the other side of the planet. Then, when your race does fall apart, it'll be a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah, great advice.
I knew you'd think so. Anyway, good luck out there today. Just try and make it to the end, huh? Ta-ta!
Yeah, good luck to you too. I'll see you later.
Okay, so interesting. Devin wants to, scrap with us, but that's just fine. Yeah, nothing new on the socials. Everything is very much positive towards us. 50.2k followers now as we enter Silverstone. That's a good sign. Let's read our emails. Brian Doyle, just a quick heads up. A couple of magazines have booked in casual interviews with you post-race. It's clearly because you're driving on your home circuit and on Silverstone's 70th. So I'm sure that'll be their angle. I tried to pass this through your PA, but I can't find her anywhere. I've sent her the details and thought I'd send it your way too, just so we're covered. Good luck with this. Good luck out there today. This will be one to remember. Make sure you enjoy every second. Stay focused, eh? Jeff, good news. The weather in front of both qualifying and race are going to be dry. This is the this is the usual race updates before the race. I'm with your mum from our PA, just to let you know she's here and being well looked after. Send me a message after the race and I'll bring her around to the paddock. Drive safe. Sass. Okay, love her. Great PA. Greetings, Aiden. This is Colin Perry from Trackside. Brian Doyle was kind enough to pass on your contact details and thought I'd reach out. I'd clearly love to interview you for Trackside, and having already done both Brian and Casper, it feels only right that we should have a chat too. Do let me know and feel free to fire across any questions you'd like me to ask. I'm more than happy to leave the content and approach up to you. Looking forward to speaking. I look forward to speaking. Colin Perry from the F1 columnist of Trackside. Okay, I think that's it. We're moving on to the race weekend. Let us progress and see what happens at Silverstone. Let the drama commence. Chapter 4. Capitalizing on a fantastic Q3, Aiden Jackson is enjoying one of his finest career performances when a front right puncture threatens to ruin his chances of a top 5 finish. With friends and family in the stands and the crowd behind him, Jackson sets his sights on salvaging what he can from the race. The drama intensifies. British Grand Prix mid-race. Let's see what happens. Alright, British Grand Prix, 7 laps remaining. No one's really behind us. We have a front right puncture. Oh, there goes a McLaren. Let's hope for a good race. Come on, come on. Oh, Renault has gone past us as well, so let's floor it, man. Oh, look at that tear on the tire, man. That's a cool graphic. Okay, we're in. Front right tire is absolutely gonzos. It's 60 kilometers per hour, I think, right? Yeah, we're just under it. Let's go. Can we get a quick pit stop in, please? Okay, 2.7. I don't know, it's a decent pit stop, I think. We'll see. Giovinazzi, Ricciardo, Latifi. Maybe right behind Latifi, or maybe... yeah, Latifi. Magnussen is too far behind. Let's get Latifi here. Quickly get rid of him before he causes us more problems. DRS as well. Thank you very much, Latifi. Goodbye. Catching up on 2 more cars now. Giovinazzi and Ricciardo by the looks of it. Come on, Sue. Let's push it. Up the inside. There we go. Giovinazzi's next. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I have like a titanium car, man. Jesus. That should be wing damage, no? Let's get you. Oi, what a move. Onto the grass. But we still make the move stick. Come on, let's push, push, push. Let's go on the inside of Ackerman. Thanks, mate. Fastest lap, let's go. Up the inside, look at that. What a move. Okay, we caught up with Butler, and it's lap 9. Let's go. Oh, gone wide a little. That's fine. Oh, deep dive to P10. Daniel Kvyat is right there.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Up the inside. DRS as well. Thank you very much, Kvyat. Bye. Leclerc's next. 3.5 seconds up the road. We're weaving through this field like hot knife through butter. Here we go. Coming up on Leclerc and Sainz. Let's see if we can really do damage on these two guys. Oh, that's too aggressive. Sorry, mate. I do apologize. I missed my braking point. Haha! Alright, fastest lap. Coming up to Ocon now. Got a splendid exit out of there. Let's stay close to him. I think we can get P6. Oh, that's a poor turn from you, Ocon. Okay. We also got DRS.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
We don't have wing damage. Like, is wing damage inexistent in Breaking Point? I swear I crashed into Alcon's rear. Let's see, Lando Norris. Hey, Lando.
Final lap of the race.
I think I can get you here. Oh, Jesus. I'm telling you, that's a wing damage moment there. Oh dear. Gasly is literally 1 second ahead of us. Trying to catch up to him. Hopefully we can overtake him before the final turn. Oh, we did it. To secure P4 for the Grand Prix. Oh, what a drive. What a drive. Splendid drive.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Well, they've done a brilliant job, I must say, under some intense pressure to take a well-earned victory here at the British Grand Prix. What a race for young Aiden Jackson. If he can keep this up, he's got a long, promising career in front of him.
Absolutely. He'd have been gutted about that puncture. Imagine what kind of challenge he'd have been able to make without it. You've got to give it to him though. He gritted his teeth and pulled it back. Great driving.
Now whisper it quietly, but things seem to be on the up for Racing Point's Aiden Jackson. One to watch. Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
It is a Mercedes podium. But yeah, valiant drive. I think we did extremely well to come from P17 to P4. Again, it's so easy. I tried hard, but then I couldn't get it. I always got 11th or 12th, and I just dropped it down to challenging because I want to keep the story going. So thankfully we got P4. So here we go, Chapter 4. Despite suffering a puncture mid-race, Jackson manages to overcome the odds, securing a brilliant points finish for Racing Point at the British Grand Prix. This is the post-race of Silverstone, so let's see what happens to the story now. Back at HQ now, let's see, roundup at Silverstone, twists and turns of the British Grand Prix. Yeah, we can read the number one son, and then Jackson might be the favorite new kid on the block, so Hamilton's successor maybe. That's the word on the streets. Trivia time. Earlier we asked how many. Okay, we have a phone call.
Brian,
Well, someone's the hot topic in the press room.
what do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. There's no need to be so modest.
What are you on about, Brian?
Well, after that puncture, everyone thought you'd lost it. But to pull it back and into the points, it's all anyone's talking about.
Well, I'm glad the press is starting to take notice.
Oh, get used to it. They put a bunch of interviews in your diary for tomorrow. It's why I was calling.
Right, thanks for letting me know.
So don't celebrate too hard tonight, eh?
Yeah, alright, Brian. Don't worry. I'm only going to see my mum.
Right. Well, each to their own.
See you later, Brian.
Okay, so we are hot topic on the F1 grid. So 51.3k followers and a bunch of Positive words from people, fans, and professionals. That's good sight. Let's read our email. Let's see what Otmar says. Team, I just wanted to send around a huge thank you and well done. I'm humbled and proud to see how everyone pulled together and performed in perfect harmony today. Of course, the day wasn't without some drama. I think I can speak for everyone when I say we all thought we'd lost Aiden once his tire went. Especially Jeff. I don't think I've ever seen him turn so red, but we all pulled it back. I'm very proud of this team and we all we are achieving. I'll see you all in the debrief. Otmar. Sass. And I'll bring your mom around to see you. Just ping me a message. Really great race today. Congratulations. You could have warned me about your mom. My ears are still ringing. Okay. So, good news there. I guess we enter the next chapter. Let's go on. Chapter 5, Italian Grand Prix. While the grid heads to Monza, the team at Racing Point have managed to find some welcome consistency during the second half of the 2020 season. Both drivers are hungry to gain ground in competition, but Aiden Jackson is determined to outperform his teammate Casper Ackerman, both in the standings and in the eyes of the team. Several weeks later at Monza, let's see.
I'm not sure if it's something to do with the energy storage. I'm losing power on the straights.
Right. And you said the acceleration was okay? We'll take a look at it.
And how are we today, chaps? Everything running smoothly, I hope.
All right, Brian. Yeah, we're just going through a few last-minute tweaks.
Ah, that's what I like to see. With dedication like that, maybe you'll be able to get us back a few more of those points. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Points.
I'll try.
I'll get a
Actually,
P1 next time.
I've caught up with you. Thought you might like to know.
Oh.
I had a call this morning from Toto Wolff. Mentioned you.
Mercedes.
Oh.
I think they're sniffing around for next season. You're being watched.
So,
I told you.
no pressure then?
I mean, I beat Hamilton and
what's the
Bottas.
problem with the car?
I'm losing power
See.
on the straights. It's not a massive issue. I'm sure we can deal with it.
Yeah,
I wonder where that's
theoretically,
from.
Do we have time to install the Spec 2 unit before the race?
Ooh.
Yes, boss.
And Casper's reporting no problems?
No.
Okay. Let's do it. Put the Spec 2 in Aiden's, would you?
Well, that would sort it. I mean, if you're sure.
Of course. You could do with a little boost. A little boost. Besides, anything for our star driver.
Oh wow, we're the star driver now?
Casper!
Casper's gonna be angry.
How are you today? Feeling good about the race?
Oh no, he's angry. He heard that we're the star driver now. Oh, Kimmy. Casper. Oh well. Yeah, the rift is growing, man. Are we gonna be foes? I really don't want to be. I hope Casper and Aiden are friends. So, Devon's in the details. A chat with Alfa Romeo driver Devon Butler. Grand Prix. Alfa Romeo next season. So he's continuing another season with Alfa Romeo minimum, I guess. He signed a new contract? I don't know. But then Sainz lands at Ferrari. He's replacing Vettel, I guess. That is, I mean, that was expected. Monza Madness. Oh, incoming call from Brian.
Brian,
Hayden, I'm glad I've called you. Listen, don't worry about Casper.
let me stop you there. Brian, Casper's the furthest thing from my mind right now. I've got a race to focus on.
Good man. In the garage just now, that was my fault. I know how he can be.
What, childish? Self-centered? I'm sick of it, Brian. He's been on my case ever since I joined the team. He needs to grow up.
Okay. You just leave Casper to me and get your head in the race. Let's put that new power unit to good use, eh?
Sure thing, Brian. See you on the other side.
So, new power units, so Spec 2 is going on. I don't think that's a penalty because we're still in the practice phase, so we'll see. Email, let's see. Jeff Nelson, be very careful with the inner curves. I know, I've raced on Monza a couple times, so I know what it's all about. Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, and Bottas were 12th in the driver's standing, I think. I don't know. Saskia Sass, bit of a change of plan. they're now doing the interview before the photo shoot tomorrow. This means you should probably try on what they sent over tonight. They'll definitely be asking you what you think about the collection. I've made sure everything's in your hotel room, laid out and ready to go. Also, Colin Perry from Trackside has been hassling again. I'm wondering if you should just bite the bullet. I don't think he's going to take no for an answer. Any problems, give me a call. Colin Perry, again, Chase, in case you didn't receive my last interview with Trackside. Do let me know so we can arrange. I'm not race weekends. Okay, so he's constantly asking us. Okay, good. Let's just head on to the race weekend. Let's go to Monza. Chapter 5. Jackson looks to take full advantage of his car's new power unit to the vexation of his teammate Casper Ackerman. With the grid set, his focus locked in, Jackson is eager to show Ackerman why Racing Point signed him. Let's go to the Italian Grand Prix race day.
Welcome to Monza, where the crowd are ready for today's action. And we hope you're ready to see the world's best drivers fighting it out for that #1 spot. It's time for the Italian Grand Prix. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6 mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes, and with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. Here we are then, Monza, the 90th time this event has been held, so a special year for F1 fans, particularly the Italians, who are rightly proud of this event and its heritage.
Yeah, it always feels a bit special here, doesn't it, Crofty? Hamilton holds the joint record with Schumacher for number of wins here at 5 apiece, but could snatch it outright today with a 6.
Nearly 100 years of history here, so let's see what this year holds in store for the Italian Grand Prix. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Ackerman, Carlos Sainz, and Kvyat, Norris, Ricciardo, Gasly, and Alexander Albon, Ocon, Leclerc, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Butler, Vettel, Grosjean, George Russell, and Aiden Jackson, Magnussen, and Nicholas Latifi. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Right, let's see if we can squeeze some performance out of this new power unit. Good luck out there today.
No penalties and just a poor qualifying session because P18, what the heck is this, Jackson? Like, Casper's up there. He's already ahead. He's in P4. Like, what's going on? Like, seriously, mate. What are you doing? Okay, again, we're doing the same strategy, mediums to softs, because I like to start on the harder compound of tire and then move on to the softer one. So, let's see. Let's head on. Why? Hold on. Why is there only 3 weather signs? Does that mean it's gonna end early, perhaps? I don't know. We might get a cutscene, right? Okay, whatever. Let's just revert strategy then. Let's just keep it as is. Let's see what happens. Okay. Normal start to the Grand Prix. 5 red lights in Monza, and away we go. Oh, we're weaving through this traffic. Let's go. Already right behind Ackerman after first turn. Stop hitting me. Ricciardo or Albon hit us. Ackerman's running away. He wants to prove himself, I guess.
Casper should be within reach soon, Aiden. You are free to race.
Alright. Thanks, guys. Up the inside of Kvyat. There we go. Ackerman is right up ahead. This is way too easy on challenging, guys. This is ridiculous. Give me your slipstream, Ackerman. Oh, yes. Boom. Don't hit me. I will knock you into the barriers. Okay. Now we're back. Let's go on. Fight for the podium, I guess. Get out of my way, signs. Come on, Verstappen. Let's play. Red Bull versus Racing Point. Oh, we're so close. I thought I nearly binned the car there. Oh, good defense, Verstappen. But I got this one. Oh god, the car was all over the place. Nearly lost it, but we're still on for P1. Oh, Parabolica. Oh, I missed the braking point there. Oh, fastest lap. There we go. DRS almost... Okay, my ERS is very low, so I gotta rely on DRS for a couple of these overtakes. Oh, lock up from Hamilton. Come on. Give me your slipstream. I'm gonna dive bomb him here. Ah. We're still okay. Come on, Bottas. Got DRS on him. That first turn dive bomb that we like to do is absolutely elite. Okay, Toto Wolff now wants me, man. This is why he wants me. Boom. Oh, Bottas, you're gone. There we go. Sorry, George, but I'm much better than you. Aiden Jackson's the next big thing. Sorry, Georgie. Another fastest lap, let's go.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Oh, Bottas is coming back. Really? Is that it? Is it just the rest of the Grand Prix? Oh well. Alright, here we go. Into the pits. Okay. Sure. 80 kilometers per hour. I mistimed it a little bit, but ayo. It is what it is. We're into the pits for a medium compound tire. 1.9 seconds. What a pit stop, man. What a pit stop. This is getting ridiculous. Oh god.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
That's my fault. I kinda drifted. Jeez Louise, call me Mr. Monza. Look at this delta to Hamilton behind us. 27.5 seconds and counting. This has been an absolute slaughtering of the other cars, other drivers, and etc. So no wonder Toto Wolff is knocking on my door, because Aiden Jackson's about to win the Grand Prix from P18. Goodness me.
Great drive. We did it. Good job.
Well, 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 quite the rivalry forming between the rookie Aiden Jackson and his veteran teammate Casper Ackerman.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of when Hamilton signed from McLaren back in 2007. We all know how that one ended. Alonso returned to Renault pretty much the moment the season wrapped up.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. Racing Point's performance today has shown that they can be competitive with the veterans of the sport. They're making their way out to the podium now as we speak, and the reaction from the crowd must be incredibly uplifting for them.
Absolutely insane that a Racing Point again gets P1 to beat a Mercedes by 30 seconds. I mean, yeah, it's time to bump it up. Like, I don't know why. There's such a huge disparity between some of the events. Like, the previous one, I couldn't do it at all. And then this one, I just fly through it. So, I don't know. We're bumping it up.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better result today. Congratulations, Aidan. Top spot on the podium. How are you feeling?
I'm gonna enjoy this moment, but not run away with myself.
What
I think
a day.
that's
I can't
gonna be good.
believe it. It's the best possible result. I'm gonna enjoy this moment, but not run away with myself. I've got to try and keep my focus for the next race.
That's right.
But, you know,
Humble.
first place.
A big talking point, irrespective of today's results, is how you've improved overall throughout the season. What would you say to that?
Couldn't do it without the team. They've been
Couldn't do it
incredible.
without the support of the team.
We're gonna be a
They've
team
been
player,
incredible.
right?
I'm feeling looked after, and I couldn't ask for more. So any improvements are thanks to them.
It's funny you should mention the team as a whole. Can you give us an update? How is the current relationship between you and Casper Ackerman?
We're fine. Driver relationships are always going to be tricky. I'm just gonna be diplomatic again.
Relationships are always going to be tricky. Individually, you're always pushing yourselves, and that can cause friction. I can't let anything like that worry me. Besides, we're fine.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Good press moment, I think. Good press conference. Let's see, Chapter 6, with only a handful of races remaining in the season. Oh wow, it's almost the end. The time is running out for Racing Point to secure the points needed to finish above their mid-pack rivals in the Constructors' Championship. A dip in form over the past few races has the team desperately hoping for a strong performance from both rookie Aidan Jackson and veteran Casper Ackerman. And this is the Mexican Grand Prix 2 months later, so this is almost the end of the season, of course. Mexico comes at the end of the season. Let's see what happens. Oh, Ricardo to leave Renault in 2021, and I think he's going to McLaren, right? I mean, that's what happened in 2021, so let's see what happens. Carlos Sainz moving to Ferrari, so McLaren's seat was open. And move to Mexico as the season continues. I guess that is just Mexico City, an introduction to the track. Mum's calling. Let's answer.
Mom?
Aidan, I'm here.
Oh, good. After that flight delay, I was starting to get concerned.
Don't worry. Everything's fine.
And they're looking after you?
Better than at Silverstone.
Good, because you were my lucky charm there, Mum. And I'm hoping you do the same here.
I'll try, love. Now just do what you do, and everything will be great.
Yeah,
I know.
Thanks, Mom.
You're a signal maneuver.
And always stick to the speed limit.
Of course.
I'll
Only
try.
on the pit lane.
Have a great race, Aidan. I'll see you after.
I'm so pleased you're here, Mum. This one's for you, eh?
Alright, maybe we can get a podium. That'll be nice. That would be a very good moment. 66.2k followers. It looks good. Everyone is hyping us up and everyone's happy about the Mexican Grand Prix. Let's check our emails. Otmar sent us one as we push into the final few races of the season. I want to send a message to the team thanking everyone for their hard work. Yes, we've had our ups and downs this season. What team doesn't? But it has humbled me every time to see the creativity and dedication that everyone brings to any challenge we face. As we slide into the home straight, let's keep our hard work and vision strong and see if we can bring in some points for the team. Okay, Brian, thought you came across really well. Didn't I tell you that Colin was a lovely guy? Oh, and I've been meaning to say well done on how you're handling the interviews with Claire. Otmar mentioned only yesterday how pleased he is that you're an ambassador for the team. You're becoming pretty good at this, Aidan. That's good. You see, these diplomatic choices are benefiting us more than it is Casper. So, you know, whatever fight we have with Casper, just keep it diplomatic. It's an internal thing. Mexico has this reputation of being a fast track like Monza, etc., etc. I driven here multiple times again, so I know this track pretty well, so this should be good. We are 10th in the driver standings. That's interesting. So let's move on to the race. Let's go into Mexico City for the Mexican Grand Prix. Chapter 6. With only a handful of laps remaining, Racing Point is looking to both of its drivers for points in order to improve their position in the standings. One last push is needed from Aiden Jackson, desperate to keep pace with his teammate Casper Ackerman. Mexican Grand Prix mid-race, so let's see what challenge lies ahead. Oi, 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 here we go. Let's go. Mexican Grand Prix, 7 laps remaining. We need points.
How's it feeling out there, Aiden?
Yeah, good. I think we can start to push a little. Where's Casper?
Ahead of you. Don't worry about Casper, Aiden. Let's just improve your current position.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
On the inside of the AlphaTauri. And we're up. Casper's P8 by the looks of it. We're trying to catch up to him. I don't know what's up with the audio, but it's absolute shambles. Fastest lap. Vettel is right here, and we get past him. ERS deployed. Magnussen on the inside of Magnussen. He blocks Vettel off. Okay. What's Bottas doing in P10? Get out of there. Oh. Okay, the stadium is where the audio goes wonky. So, let's keep pushing here quickly. Ackerman is in P8, so he's just ahead of us. Up ahead is Ricardo, and we are in the points, so we gotta make sure we get points today. Here we go. Danny Rick. I can get him here. A little wide.
Casper is directly ahead of you.
Okay. Time for Ackerman and myself to have a duel. Oh, cutscene. Cutscene time.
It's clear from anyone watching, either in the stands or at home, the determination on show from Racing Point and Aiden Jackson today.
No, you're not wrong there, Ant. His performance has improved race by race throughout the season, and his driving today, impeccable. Here's a test run now, though,
I like to hear
as
that.
they head down the main straight.
Oh no, is Ackerman gonna knock us?
Between these two, and his teammates after him. Will he budge?
Pole position.
Oh dear.
Oh, I've never seen anything like this on a race.
Wait, that's illegal.
Two teammates wheel to wheel.
Keep it clean.
Ah, come on. Come on.
In spectacular style. And
that's a Verstappen and Ricardo moment there. What the heck is he doing, Casper? What the hell, man? Chapter 6, Disaster. With neither driver willing to cede position, Jackson and Ackerman make contact heading into turn 1. Both cars sustained terminal damage, ending the race for the Racing Point pair and shattering the team's dream of securing a top 5 position in the Constructors' Championship, post-race of the Mexican Grand Prix. What is Casper doing? What is he doing? I don't understand. Okay, here we go. Let's see the story right afterwards. I would be fuming, man. This was the Max Verstappen Daniel Ricciardo case, you know? Marshall's helping us out. I'd be fuming, man. I'd be fuming. Let's see. There's gonna be a huge rift between Casper Ackerman and myself then, or Aiden Jackson.
Close the door.
Uh-oh. We're gonna have a stern word.
What the hell was going on out there? We've invested millions in you two. Millions! And look at you both. Acting like a couple of school kids.
Yeah, I'd be fuming if I were Team
You've got
Chris
a lot to
Hoyer.
prove this year, boy. And you're swanning around like butter wouldn't melt. And as for you, you should know better. I'm disgusted. You should both be ashamed.
Brian,
Not a word. Not a single word. I should fire you both right here and now. You've screwed our chances this season.
I would expect Gunther Steiner to be in that position with Magnussen and Grosjean.
And your petty squabbles. Grow up! Any more?
Alright.
And you're both out. Do you hear me? I'll finish the season
All right.
behind the wheel myself if I have to.
Alright.
Both of you.
Brian's fuming.
Get out.
Ooh, the atmosphere intensifies. I want to hear his side of the story. Yeah, let's see if we get more of his story.
Go away.
Hey.
Hey.
So, what did he say?
Threatened to fire both of us.
He won't.
That's not.
Who's this? Is this his wife? I don't know.
I'll just leave you be.
Is Lily okay? Does she know I'm safe?
Yeah.
Yeah, it must
fine.
be
She's fine. I left her with
his
your mother.
wife.
Okay, good.
You survived worse, you know?
Doesn't make it any easier.
Maybe not, but you're not hurt. And you have a family who'll love you. The rest are just details.
Dang. He had a big crash, didn't he? Something's behind Ackerman, and I think he fell off after that crash, perhaps. Rodriguez roundup. Jackson and Ackerman take each other out. Events have taken a disastrous turn for Racing Point after a challenge between Casper Ackerman and Aiden Jackson resulted in a collision which saw both teammates retire from the Mexican Grand Prix. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look good for us. Urgent news at trackside as it comes in. Aiden Jackson and Casper Ackerman here in Mexico. Destructive rivalry erupted between them. Rest assured we'll try to make a point and gain access to those involved. This rivalry is getting heated. That's what's happening. Oh wait, we're Ackerman right now. Look, 1.2 million followers. Ackerman, Cass. So we are playing as Ackerman now. Didn't know that was possible. Okay. Yeah, a bunch of shocked faces. Unbelievable. Crash, gutted. Yeah, I would be too. Somebody put Brian's carriage clock somewhere safe. He's got to be in a throwing things at idiot drivers kind of mood. Yeah, I mean, he nearly fired us both. Yikes, I guess those two skirmishes earlier in the year were weird. Just they made a mistake on Matty WTS tweet. Like, come on, he writes better than that. Codemasters, seriously. So let's check our emails then. Otmar. There are no words, at least none I can type here in any professional capacity. Once Brian is done with you, I want you in my office immediately. What an absolute disgrace. Casper, I don't know if he's contacted you yet, but you need to go and see Otmar pronto. Whatever you do, don't make the situation worse. Lucas Weber, but I hope you're okay. You don't have to reply now, but I hope you're okay. So relieved to see you walk it off, and I can only imagine what you're going through right now with the team. Stay strong, my friend. Former F1 driver and sports contributor Lucas Weber. Immediate cancellations. In light of this afternoon's incident, I have taken the initiative to reschedule all immediate post-race interviews. I'll contact you as soon with an updated schedule. Okay, so Lois is our personal assistant. Let's go to the next season. Oh, the season's over. Let's progress then. Chapter 7, it's 2021, a new season and the possibility of a fresh start for Casper Ackerman and Racing Point. Following the unceremonious end to the team's chances in the 2020 season, both driver and team are looking to deliver a strong start to the season opener in Melbourne. Australian Grand Prix Q3. Interesting.
Here we are then, another season of Formula One racing is upon us. Some teams confident following pre-season, whilst others still looking for answers. Let's see what the future holds for them as qualifying gets underway here in Melbourne. So, Aiden Jackson in ninth.
Oh, the new Aston Martin.
Youngster can secure a decent position. Let's see
Nice.
how he gets on here. Teammate Casper Ackerman didn't make it through to Q3.
Oh,
narrowly
bummer.
missing out by just
13 milliseconds. You did
13
always good.
milliseconds.
If I went out second today,
Wow.
I would have those 13 milliseconds back, no problem. Why do they keep sending me out first?
11th isn't the end of the world, Casper. You'll make those places back.
Yeah, for sure. Shouldn't have to.
That mouthing was off with the words. Mistake in the game, man. Mistake in the game. 2021 is here. It's Grand Prix season. Bring on the speed. Okay. Team changes. Yeah, Aston Martin, Racing Point. Oh, new phone. Who dis? Zoe.
Zoe, hey.
Morning, Daddy.
Lily, you know it's not morning where Daddy is, right?
Mummy says you're on the other side of the world.
That's right. Daddy is in Australia. I'm upside down.
Lol.
Then why don't the cars fall off?
Mommy can explain that. Can I speak to her?
Don't fall off, Daddy.
I won't, Lily. Promise.
Hey, qualifying not so good, huh?
They sent me out first.
Again?
Yeah.
Well, some of your best races were coming from midfield.
Yeah?
Yeah. Besides, I thought you loved a challenge. Lils, off the table. Now. It's breakfast time. I should go.
Sure.
You'll be great. You always are. Love ya.
Love you too.
Okay, so we got some news in. Let's take a look. 2021 new brands, new colors. It's back. F1 is back. Fond farewell to Racing Point and changing to Aston Martin. Verstappen, this could be his year with Red Bull. Renault no more. Alpine. So yeah, a bunch of reactions to the name changes. Haas signing Schumacher and Mazepin, so all that stuff. 1.2 million followers, that's cool. Otmar, just a quick message to wish everyone well for the new season. We've put more prep work in this season than any I can remember. Now is the time to make all our hard work pay off. You're all on the team for a reason, and I'm delighted to work with each and every one of you. Good luck, team. Let's do this, Otmar. Quick press update from Lois. Just to make you aware that the Mexico incident from last season is being referred to occasionally in the press wherever Aston Martin are mentioned. Brian did a good positive interview for us, and this is the kind of attitude we want to push moving forwards. Give it a read if you can. New season, a new opportunity for us to show Aston Martin in a positive light. Good luck all. Jeff, not that we were expecting anything different, but it's looking like a clear weather race. Okay, yeah, it's a clear weather race. Perfect conditions. Okay, Casper, let me know when you're free for coffee. I'll be around at most of the races, and I promise to turn my journal brain off. Okay, Lucas is our close friend, I think, so let's head on into the Australian Grand Prix. Okay, Australian Grand Prix, 6 laps remaining. I'm driving as Casper. Oh, you lost the gear.
Casper, we're assessing. Just push on best you can.
I'll try.
Oh, they brought in the new F1 2020 engine sounds. Okay, he's missing 7th gear. Okay, 8th gear, yeah, 7th gear is gone, but we are still gonna overtake Gasly here. Easy pickings.
Okay, bad news on the gearbox. The team are trying everything they can think of, but they're not optimistic. Just keep at it, do your best, that's all we can ask.
Okay. Casper Ackerman is giving the short end of the stick, man. Fernando Alonso ahead.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
A little collision with Lando. Okay, 8th gear. Skip 7th, that's fine. Let's go. Push on. We're in P9. Oh, we come out to Aiden Jackson. Oh dear. It's the comeback of Casper Ackerman, man. We're coming back at Jackson for all the trouble he's caused. We'll take a corner cut. It's not even a corner cut. What's going on, FIA? That's not a corner cut. That was a massive corner cut, mate. Oh, fastest lap even with a missing gear. Hello. Casper Ackerman is goated. Got Ricardo. Dump everything, man. Come on, Ackerman. Dump everything. Charles Leclerc. Ah, just behind him. Bummer. Could have gone one more position.
We've witnessed some great battles on the streets of Melbourne today, and they've taken a fantastic win. Well, what's happened there to Casper Ackerman? Still managed to finish, but that's got to be frustrating, Ant.
Yeah, looks like maybe it was a gearbox fault, which is always a blow for the driver. Ackerman won't be happy, but I'd say he's done very well in the circumstances.
Well, this isn't the start he would have wanted after last season. Let's hope things pick up for him. And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
Mercedes still kicking it in 2021. I think this was accurate as well. Mercedes won the first couple Grand Prix and then Red Bull really soared afterwards. So yeah, it's a shame we had no 7th gear. Poor Casper, man. He's struggling with a lot of stuff. Here we go with the press conference.
Not a great race out there for you today, Casper. Can you talk us through what happened?
I'm sure the team are already working on it. Let's keep this with the team.
Not a great
I want to change his direction.
Driver, but we'll work on it, I'm sure.
Well, despite obvious vehicle difficulty, you still managed to finish. How hard is it to bring it over the line when facing such issues?
It's difficult when all you want to do is compete, but there's nothing you can do about it. You need to concentrate on the problem at hand, hope for the best. I guess
well, this is where experience comes in.
Yeah,
you just have to switch off. Be mindful, but try and ignore what is going on around you. To concentrate only on the problem at hand, and hope for the best.
While it's an unfortunate start to this season, last season was muddied by a tense relationship with your teammate. How are things now with you and Aiden?
Yeah, let's leave it in the past. It was last season. I'm not gonna keep it
it's
going.
It's no secret that Aiden and I had a few run-ins. But that's the risk when you put two drivers together for the first time. I don't like to look back, only forward. I'm sure he's learned a lot, and we'll see what happens this season.
Appreciate your time.
Alright, good press conference. Was everyone Aston Martin there for a moment? I thought everyone was in green. Anyway, Chapter 7, so much for a fresh start. Mechanical issues hamstring Ackerman at the Australian Grand Prix as his bad luck from the previous season continues. Australian Grand Prix post-race, so I guess there's a small cutscene. Let's see what it is all about. So, here we go, back at the hut, I guess, or my room, pretty much. Problems for Ackerman down under, gearbox fault hinders Casper's performance. That's article trackside. Are we back already? Okay, so I think this is new, possibly. Yeah, and then we saw this earlier, so you guys can pause at any time to read this. Socials, Arav says, nice job, Casper. Some solid points for Aston Martin there. The Flying Dutchman, so he's Dutch, okay. Should have known, Ackerman. Okay, so something with the press didn't work out. Let's check our emails one last time. Jeff Nelson. Casper, great work on salvaging some points from a frustrating situation. We're all as annoyed as you are about the gearbox. Rest assured, we are investigating what went wrong and we'll work hard to make sure it doesn't happen again. We'll fill you in at the debrief. Casper, Jeff's probably contacted you, but we're looking into that gearbox. The team is all over it. See you at the debrief. Butler, I take it you saw the interview with Butler. He's just trying to wind you up. The man's a troll. Just ignore him and hope he moves on. Okay, so he must have badmouthed Casper Ackerman a little. But we're moving on to the next chapter, and this is where I'm going to end this episode because I think we've played enough for one episode. Again, this is coming out daily, so it's going to come up tomorrow. So please anticipate what happens next in the saga of Aston Martin, Ackerman, Jackson, and the whole F1 2021 season. It's going to continue in the next episode, so if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell next to it so you're notified when the next video goes live. As always, I hope you're doing well, and please be sure to be subscribed so that you don't miss out on the next Breaking Point episode coming out tomorrow. So until then, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in the next one.